Can I just get your thoughts on how Will has done during the OTAs and minicamp thus far?
Yeah, I think he's done a good job. He's come in and we've thrown a lot at him, and he's come in and done a good job with the information and trying to learn the offense and grow each day and improve on our mistakes from each day. So we're pleased with where he's at right now.
What do you think he's improved on the most?
You know, I just think for any young player, it's just coming in and getting used to the speed of the game, getting used to the verbiage, getting used to the different receivers that he's working with. So I think it's kind of a slow process there for every young player coming in, but I think he's done a good job of accepting the challenge and growing a little bit each day and trying to get better each day.
So in the race for QB2, how would you assess Will versus Malik?
You know, I think it's way too early to assess that. You know, really, I think they both built a great foundation, and look forward to those guys really continue to work over the next 4 and 5 weeks, and then coming back in when training camp's starting, and that stuff will sort itself out.
Will had a couple turnovers today, but how would you gauge his growth and development during OTAs, and what do you want him to focus on the next couple of weeks?
Well, he's improved. He's gotten better. I mean, there's a lot of good things. Understanding when the journey's over, making sure that we're, moving out of the pocket and trying to keep plays alive, and but also making sure that that the result isn't a negative one. It's one thing when defenses make plays; it's another when we're reckless with the football, and so there's sometimes a difference. But I feel like just him in and out of the huddle, or the things that we made adjustments on in the red zone, I saw that get cleaned up here today. So I think it's just a daily improvement, a daily approach, especially with the young quarterbacks.
Actually, a lot of work in the last month and a half for you. How do you feel it's gone?
Feels good. Feels good. I mean, it's just a lot more to be done. This is just the start of it, but it's been great to get to know these guys and learned a lot and gotten a lot better.
Can you afford to take a deep breath here for a second, or do you have to stick with the grind immediately?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, Coach Frape said, take your little break, take your small break. I know rookie's here for a couple more weeks. I'm gonna have a nice little family vacation for about a week after that, and then right back to it after that. But definitely, you need to, in this period, take a little bit of time for yourself and just deep breath.
What's your explanation of the final period you're out there for today?
Yeah, I thought we operated well. I mean, I had a couple balls batted down, which was unfortunate. We had a good execution of our free play drill. We didn't end up getting the ball, but I mean, we'll take that first down every day, 3 to 5 yards. But I thought today was my cleanest day I've had so far this spring in terms of an operational and decision-making standpoint. Just unfortunate. I mean, got to figure out what happened with those couple batted balls, what I could do to better that. But I mean, stuff happens. Just got to move on.
When you see, it's going to happen at the quarterback, but when you see a ball end up in a defender's hands, a couple of them happen, do you have to take stock of that, or how do you approach it?
On the field, you don't take any mind to it. I mean, that's something I feel like I've gotten better at. Like just when I was young, earlier in my career, I'd let that shit that stuff like get to me. But I mean, now I feel like I do a much better job of just focusing on the next play and just putting what happened behind me.
As you move closer to training camp, what's your plan in terms of ramp it up? Are you going to try and get some receivers together? Is Ryan going to do that? Do you have a plan yet for how that's going to go?
For these next couple weeks, yeah, the rookies are. I got the privilege of being here for 2 extra weeks with these guys, even though we can't be on here with coaches and stuff. But we'll make sure that we have a script for at least a few days a week to get out and throw with them and to work with them. And then while we're away from everybody, I don't know if I'll be able to be in the vicinity of any other guys on the team for that period. But I'll make sure to put in the work I need to be ready once we get back here for training camp on the 22nd.
How do you work on touch? How do you develop better touch as a quarterback to kind of know when you need to take a little off or put a little extra float on it, stuff like that?
Just reps. I mean, just understanding what types of looks call for those types of throws. I feel like I can make those types of throws, but it's just a matter of making them just more consistently, I guess, and understanding the times when you need to use them.
You said you thought this was your cleanest performance so far. I know you all have another day, but does it feel good to kind of end on a good note?
Yeah, especially for the whole offense. I mean, I feel like that was our best day as an offense. Every play I felt like was operated very well. There might be been a couple that we would like to get back and make a couple different decisions, but I mean, a couple at most, I feel like. Other than that, we did a really good job, and defense did a heck of a job too, with a couple takeaways they had. But I mean, good clean work for the offense. It's good to end on this note going into this next 5-week period.
What are you going to focus on the most over the next 2 weeks with your fellow rookies?
Smashing the playbook. Just, I mean, this past few weeks, it's just been, mostly new stuff every day. Some days where we're revisiting old things, but now I can finally have a good period of just mastering the playbook and getting to a point where when we get back here, I can, not just know it myself, but be able to teach others kind of what's going on.
Let's go.
Good.